Alright, Lanta, so maintenance finished up this morning, and with that we now have version 15.2.0. It's quite a small update in nature, but it does add two pretty cool features that we are going to go over in today's video. So first up, we have the character multi-power-up feature. As mentioned here, we've added a feature that allows you to power up your character's soul tree, level, as well as perform ascension. This feature can be accessed through the power button on the character info screen, and from there you can strengthen your character without changing screens. This is by far one of the better updates that we have received in quite some time, because essentially it just makes leveling up your character super easy, but more so efficient and also fast. So just for an example, let's power up this free-to-play Ichigo. So all we have to do now is go to the power up screen, and as you can see there, we have three options. We can level them up to level 70, we can max their soul tree, we can do that and also level them up, and we can also ascend them. I do like that we get the option here, and it does tell you right here what resources you are going to be using, and it also shows the exact details of what you're getting with this power up. So you can see that we're unlocking the extra soul traits. So you can see the stats the character's gaining, the skills they're unlocking, and the fact that we're also unlocking more of the character links. I guess one thing to keep in mind though is that the level up system itself is going to use the highest rarity item. So in this case, when you're leveling up your characters, it's going to only be using the large EXP crystals. Then it will use all the medium, then it will use all the small crystals. So keep that in mind. And we'll talk about it when the time does come, but they also do that for the accessories too. But keep in mind though, if for some reason you don't want to use this particular screen, you can just do the old-fashioned way, go to the soul tree, and then you can level your character from there. That is always an option. So for those that don't want to use large EXP crystals, let's say you want to use medium and small, you still have that option. But in this case, again, let's quickly level up the character. One thing I will say, I would prefer if we actually have a button instead, because you can see here, you have to specifically click on this small little box to actually select it. On PC, it's not that big of a deal, but on mobile, I did find myself maybe missing it a few times. Not really, again, that big of a deal, but I would like it that potentially gets optimized. In this case, though, we selected all three. Let's do confirm. It's now going to take us to the Ascension material selection, where we can just select all the characters we need to. Automatically, by default, by the way, it is selected to raid characters only. So you can't just change this to all characters to select. And there we go. Let's confirm it. And now it's going to tell us all the characters that it is using to power up the character, just so you can get the extra confirmation, all the items you are going to use. And again, once more, all the power details, right? With that, we can just power up and boom, the character's maxed. Nice and easy, all through one screen, essentially, right? Once more, let's just quickly do it again. So let's click on power up, soul tree, level ascension, confirm, multi-select, select, confirm, power up, and boom, the character is now max level 150. Unfortunately, you still have to do the release option. So that's a few extra buttons that you have to do. But luckily, it takes you right to this screen, so you're already ready to go. So soul tree, level up. So it's a few more extra buttons that you have to do. But just like that, we leveled up a character in essentially less than a minute's time. That is really, really good. It's less screens you have to go through. It's a lot more streamlined. So after you're done a potential big summon session, you won't have to spend 10 to 15 minutes maxing out your characters. You can just do it in less than a minute per character. And that's going to always be really good for anyone out there that is still trying to max out all their characters. Let's say you just found the point of it and you're in the process of maxing the entire box. Those extra screens and all those buttons you had to press beforehand, you know, they do add up over time. Especially if you're trying to max out like 50 plus characters. But with this new feature, super easy, super streamlined, love to see it. And of course with that, since we got the multi-power up for characters, we also got it for accessories. This one I think is a bit more impressive since it does require significantly less buttons. So just to give an example, let's level up this Chappie, right? We're going to click on Fuse. Once more, you get the option to do it the old-fashioned way. If you want to do it manually, like this, for example, you always have that option. But if you want to skip all that process, click on multi-power up, and you get three options in this case. Do I want to level up the accessory to the max level at 4-star? Do I want to take it to 5-star level 1? Or do I want to just level it up max level 5-star? So it's cool they do give you options here. But once more, just like the characters, the item it's using to level up the accessory is the max rarity one, a 4-star power heart. You do get the option to reselect it, so if you want to use the 3 stars, you can do that. Once more, just click confirm and it changes it, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, let's just level it up. Let's do that. And boom, max level 5 stars. Super quick, way quicker than the characters. But this one, as always, has always required less steps. At that point, all you have to do after is just select the accessory second trait. So in this case, we're going to go for 30% attack. There we go. Not too bad. Only took 8 rolls. And just like that, we re-rolled an accessory and also maxed it out, all potentially in less than 1 minute's time. super great addition to the game, and that's been the whole point with this update, because that for the most part is all we got with version 15.2. Character multi-power up and accessory multi-power up. But these are overall 2 great additions to the game to overall speed up the process it takes to max out a character and also an accessory. For the most part, I have already maxed out all the accessories and characters that I want to do, so it's going to be a minute before I get to fully experience this addition, until I summon on a banner potentially at this upcoming end of month. But again, for those that are out there still trying to max out the characters and also the accessories, this will definitely be appreciated, even for someone like me that again has already maxed out all my characters and accessories. We are scheduled to get some new accessories eventually, and when we do finally try and go for those accessories when they do officially release, having this power system is definitely once more going to be appreciated. But after that, the last addition to the game is a new Contact Us button on the title screen. Nothing super crazy, but in case you're having troubles logging into the game, you now have the option to contact Caleb from the title screen. Previously, you'd have to log into the game. So if you ever were having login issues, you would never be able to contact them. So it's nice they are adding that there for those that do want to, contact Caleb in that regards. But before we do wrap up the video, let's go over some data mined information that we did get today. This one's old news, but I do want to talk about it. We are still scheduled to get 10 more free multis, this time including the 7th anniversary characters. We still have no idea when this is officially going to start, but it should be sometime soon. 1000 Year Blood Round Round 16 is scheduled to return this month, potentially within the next week. And of course, we are getting a free multi. We are scheduled another swimsuit resurrection batch. We spoke about them earlier today, and this banner is coming out tomorrow. Not really worth it, but the first step is 50 orbs, so you might as well do that. Additionally, this image was data mined. This is a login screen, so we are scheduled another login bonus, and this login bonus is specifically for the Banker Live that we are going to be getting in less than a week's time. I don't think they've ever done a login bonus for a Banker Live ship in particular, so I'm kind of excited to see what this could be. For the most part though, I'm expecting orbs and also soul tickets, which is never a bad thing to be fair. Either way though lads, that was the video for today, going over 15.2 update. A small update in nature. We only got 2 additions to the game, but they are great additions nonetheless, especially if you still have a lot of characters maxed out on your box. For those that don't, you definitely will appreciate it when you finally get a new character to level up. Overall, just speed up the process and makes it way less tedious just to max out one particular character, which is great. Overall though, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about this power system in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.